let me ask you a question, right? Is hookup culture bad?
Yes.
We'll go around.
Yes and no. Honestly, like some aspects of it, but it's unavoidable, so.
It's unavoidable?
Yeah, like with today's day and age, I feel like.
But maybe we can reclaim the culture. Maybe we can take back the culture and start shifting things towards people valuing relationships, towards people valuing monogamy, towards people valuing not just having a string of casual sexual partners that don't give a fuck about you, and actually returning to a point where if you have sex with somebody, at the very least, they should like you. At the very least, they should want to pursue something more.
Amen.
Do you think is hookup culture good or bad?
Both.
Okay, all right. Why is it bad? What are the bad things about hookup culture?
I'm in like the air just because like personal preference.
Are you a juggler? Can we get her some balls? Yeah. That was some like juggling.
No.
You have very good technique. You should become a juggler.
But I don't know. I'm just in there because like.
Keep going.
You're making me lose my thought. Just because like it's all personal preference. Like you could want to be in a relationship and not hook up with a lot of people, and then there's some people that gain a lot of validation from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do any girls here want to?
I don't like hookup culture. I don't think that it really plays into like my own ideals in a relationship for my future. And I think that a lot of women actually get manipulated into hookup culture by men, personally, because I've been called prude. I've been told I don't put out, like, as a negative thing. So.
I don't know. Is it a W for women to just like sleep with a bunch of men that don't give a fuck about you, that just want to use you for your body? Like, is that really a W? It's like, sure, in the short term, it's short-term pleasure seeking. And honestly, like, I don't know if this is too, like, do most women actually get, I don't know, sexual pleasure in a one-night stand? Like, are most men like preoccupied with like making you come, making sure, like, I don't know, like me personally, if the first time I'm with a girl, I want to try to make her come, but some guys just don't give a fuck. I don't know. So, like, you're not busting a nut. As a girl, you're not climaxing.
Yeah, is it even?
Is it really a W to just fuck a bunch of dudes? Like, I don't get it.
I mean, not a W, but it works.
For what? What do you mean it works?
Validation.
But you should get. I think you should get your validation internally.
I'm not saying that's me, but like I can see.
Yeah, sure. It's bad though. To get your validation externally from some guy that doesn't give a fuck about you, who's just fucking you.
It's a part of the brain.
It's a part of like, I guess, issues some girls may have had in the past that affect how they get attention now.
Like daddy
TikTok
issues?
brain.
Yeah, probably like daddy
TikTok
issues.
brain.
Daddy issues.
No, it's just like
it's
it's
true.
this TikTok brain of constantly needing like attention or constantly needing like the shiny object.
Mike Davis donated $100. I'm a certified proud woman hater, but I'd choir you blaming
Davis,
the
you're gonna get me canceled.
White bee for getting 6 dudes a night. Blame the 6 desperate trailer park goofballs for showing up. Your welfare boneheads putting these land animals on a pedestal.
I do think men are playing into it, definitely. Like, I think both men and women have a part to play here. Like, men should also not be sleeping with women that they don't want to pursue anything with long term. So I don't know. That's Mike Davis, by the way.
Wow.
He's very he's very angry because he works at Burger King. He lost all his Burger Kings. It's sad. He used to own Burger Kings, but he lost.
Did he lose them?
Yeah, he lost.
That's so sad.
Burger King has not been doing well, so now he's flipping
I'm
burgers.
very sorry to hear that.
It's unfortunate. I don't know. Look, I don't know where I was going with the. What were we talking about? Sienna, help me out here.
We're talking about
Hookup culture.
daddy
culture,
issues.
But like, this goes back to the body count thing. Like, if hookup culture is bad, having a high body count is directly related to hookup culture. So high body count, bad. Promiscuity, bad. Hookup culture, bad. You can't have hookup culture if people try to suppress, like they're getting a high body count. If you suppress casual sex, and casual sex leads to having a high body count, a hookup culture is greatly diminished or does not exist. So it's all connected. So if we start shaming or judging high body counts, that is us proactively trying to fight back against the hookup culture that so many men and women are clearly dissatisfied with.
But then that's counterproductive because then nobody's going to be open to having sex or sexual relationships.
No, I'm not.
It could
I'm not
lead to more
anti-sex.
relationships. It could lead to more
I'm not
relationships,
anti-sex.
and people might be happy.
If you're in a relationship, go to Pound Town. Go for it.
Yeah.
But shaming people will, like, overall over time, shaming people for having sex or a high body count or partaking in hookup culture, which we shouldn't shame.
Should it be okay? But let's say somebody was having sex. Let's say there was a large cohort of people that was fucking 2 new people a week. I don't think that's a good way to move through life, whether you're a man or a woman. So if we as a society were to look at that and say, this is behavior unbecoming of a healthy society, should we maybe we shame it? And if it's a shameful activity, are people less inclined to engage in it? Like, how do you combat hookup culture? If we acknowledge hookup culture is bad, how do you combat that without shame? Because we're not going to legislate. Obviously we can't legislate this. We can't pass a law. No, you're only allowed to fuck one person a year.
I mean, for
Felony, straight to jail.
women
Nope.
just say no when they don't want to.
But young girl, I mean, the problem is that these, like, when you're 18, I think that it's like you go to college, it's like all these opportunities, and there's these frat parties, and there's these cute college boys, and there's just all these things, and you're not necessarily are any of you guys thinking about wanting to be married anytime soon? I mean, like, honestly, swear to God.
No.
I did with my
Didn't you
ex,
say
to be
babies
honest.
in 2 years?
Okay. Baby's been married. Okay, but like, so would you want a father? Like, would you want to be married before you have kids or no? Does it not matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so if it doesn't matter, so let's just assume like you're not necessarily looking for marriage. Babies aside, you're not necessarily looking for marriage. So you're not thinking that far ahead. So then you get sucked into this culture, which is saying like, it's fine, everyone's doing it, no problem. And you're not developing the values that would make you a valuable partner.
I think you can change though.
So,
but-
are you saying spend your 20s just getting absolutely ran through
No, I'm
by
not
men?
I'm not saying
And then when
that.
you're 30, when you're ready to settle down, then you change?
You can do whatever you want. Like, I don't care.
But
Like,
it's not
do what you
it's
want.
not wise. Like the problem, like there's a lot of women in their 30s now who are saying, I wish I didn't do that. And if I had someone like an older sister, or if I could go back and tell my younger self, I would have warned her. And the thing is, a lot of times the younger self, I don't even know if the younger self would listen, but it's just so tempting and fun. And it seems fulfilling. But how many of y'all have like slept with a guy, you're in his dorm bed, and he is sitting there like snoring away or whatever. His room is disgusting. His bathroom floor is sticky. The toilet seat's up. There's pee everywhere. When was the last time he cleaned his bathroom? You know what I mean? Like, and you're just sitting there. He literally busted a nut.
Did this happen
took
to
him
you?
2 minutes.
This sounds very
no.
specific.
My imagination is vivid. It took him 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Busted a nut, fell asleep. He was not worried about like your pleasure or anything like that. And then does he even like walk you to the dining hall in the morning? No. In fact, he might be
This
so
for
rude
sure
as to
happened to her.
no.
This for sure happened.
No, but you're right though. Like, raise your standards as a woman. Like,
I know, but it's hard to do that when you're 18, and especially when the culture is saying like, get your bag, girl, be free, be you. It's so fun. Like literally, that's what the culture says. The culture says that it's fun and it's good, and then then you buy into it, and then you're hurt, and then there's damage. So I think having a more sensitive, cautious culture would actually be better for more people in the long run. Agreed.
yeah.
Also, STDs, hello?
And that.
You're allowed to do whatever.
we have.
hello.
You want to remind us the threesome? What happened there?
Oh.
Tell us what happened.
Wow, I got chlamydia from
Not a W.
From
Couple.
predators.
Oh my
they
god.
were
okay,
not
let's not go there.
predators.
Sorry.
Just like to say that.
From
they were
mean
very
people. If they didn't tell you about it, that's not nice.
That was fucked up. You know, I wish that never happened.
She got chlamydia.
yeah.
But
She got.
chlamydia
Jesus wouldn't do that.
goes around here, so
Okay.
everybody wear condoms.
Question.
Oh,
Didn't use
I
condoms?
shouldn't have brought that shit up. Great.
Chlamydia goes
The no
around
condom
here?
thing? Wait,
Huh?
let's go into that. Of your 5 threesomes, did you wear a condom in any of them? Or, well, not you, but
Yes.
the guys, I guess.
Yes,
Good.
I did.
But in the other one, the guy didn't? Like
Just-
the chlamydia one? Just the
Yeah.
chlamydia one? You sure about that?
Sadly.
Okay.
But you've learned now, you know, and
I've learned.
that's the thing.
Bro,
you need
people,
to
I'm
learn.
gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be
That's why
straight
what
up.
Brian's doing is great.
People are fucking without condoms.
A lot of people.
What? I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
Come on. People are fucking without condoms.
Yeah.
Even like in
Yeah,
casual
no one likes a
condoms.
condom. We all know
Condoms
that.
suck. Condoms
So
No, thank
I think
you.
it's good. That's why this message is good for more
Wait,
people
Madison,
to know.
why did you just laugh there in like a kind of guilty sort of way?
No,
Guilty laughter. Oh, Brian, you better put respect on my name. I'm not one of your beta male producers. One-on-one, man-to-man. If you were to ever get it on, I'd make easy work out of your soft ass. I'd flatten you worse than the Whopper. Sat on by that plus size blank you had on. Mike Davis, I love you, dude. Mike Davis. I wasn't calling you out. What did I say? What? I said that he got fired from his Burger King?
Yeah, and he owned a lot of Burger King.
No, but here's the thing.
Yeah, you went in.
Yeah.
In life, Mike Davis, I know you're upset about the Burger King failure. There's ups and downs. I spoke with Mike Davis on the phone the other day. He's going through it right now. However, he's going to get back on the train, he's going to get back on the line, and he's now going to make sure that he franchises a much more reputable franchise. Frankly, Mike Davis, Burger King
Try
is terrible.
McDonald's or something.
No, he's hitting Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
He's going with
Nice.
Chick-fil-A.
Big
The Lord's
step,
way.
Mike.
Chick-fil-A.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Closed on Sunday.
Make
yeah,
the
Mike
most per
Davis. Let me
square
just say
unit.
this though,
Per square foot.
Mr. Mike Davis. I just want to tell you one thing.
I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
Watch out, Mike Davis. I'll do all that shit that thing said. Okay. What were we talking about? Fuck. STDs?
Guys,
Condoms.
don't use condoms.
STDs. That's a perfect reason. Imagine if it was herpes though. Instead of the clap, it was herpes. Rip.
But she learned.
This is why I learned. I'm very
Yeah,
happy.
but even if you wear protection, you can still get herpes.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I didn't know.
For real?
Yeah,
See, I'm terrified of the herpes.
that shit's for life,
shit's
son.
Teach
scary.
us.
That shit's for life.
Teach us, Brian.
Well, okay, herpes can be like on the base of your peen. It can be like on your thigh or some shit, like in the general genital area, vicinity area. And so if you have if you're shedding, like even before you have the thing, I don't know, some girl who we've had some girls on who say they have
Had
herpes,
herpes
who've had herpes. So they've told me so you can basically, even if with a condom, you can get herpes. Doesn't protect you from herpes.
Just around the area.
So
Spreads.
herpes is on the rise. All these other things are on the rise. So.
And there's medication to prevent the flare-ups of herpes.
Prevent the flare, but it doesn't take it away.
you don't know when that shit flares up,
Yeah.
and it absolutely can happen.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I do not have herpes.
Okay,
let's just say I'm familiar.
Yeah, we've all done research,
I've
right?
been
We've done
tested
research.
quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Ladies man over here.
Can I get some water?
What's up?
Tricare
Can I get
insurance.
Yeah, Nick, can you get her some water? Yeah. These girls are parched. They need water.
But it's dangerous. It's dangerous as hell.
It's dangerous out there. Also, like
war zone.
This is why I don't think men should be like running like having a lot. Although it is like, okay, if you're a guy and you can sleep with a lot of women, to some degree that means that you have some game or charisma or some sort of riz. Good for you. but I don't think it's like you're rolling the dice with your dick.
You only get one.
It's more attractive to have discipline.
Only get one.
You have to have dick discipline because it's not a fucking W. It's not alpha. It's not high value. Yeah, you can sleep with a lot of women, but when you get herpes, it's not alpha. It's not high value to be bringing herpes to all your future relationships. What you're gonna have the disclosure conversation. You think like a good girl. I mean, some girls are gonna be okay with it, I guess, but like. Dating is hard enough as it is. Don't further handicap it yourself. Don't further make it difficult when it comes to dating by getting some incurable STD that you now need to disclose to future partners, and they're probably going to I'd say most people, men or women, are going to screen you out if you have that. So
For sure.
it's not fucking alpha to bring your future wife herpes. That's all or your future long-term girlfriend.